Martin from the Philippines. We're here in Real Talk Lifeline. So, welcome to Podcast Meditations, and you're here with the Way of the Superior Man. So, in this episode, episode 18, we'll be talking about something light, as you could see, vibe check. In our previous episode, we were talking about our dark side. So, you're experiencing a shift in different energies, right? From a dark, heavy, in the face of death on many levels to now, we will be shifting to another side of energy that we can learn from. So, let me share my screen over here for these best lessons of this episode. Boom, as you could see over there. Let me get things out of the way for people on video so you could follow. Let me zoom in so you guys could see much clearer, much more clearly. Zooming in over here. Can we get a little closer? Or I think that's just about right. So let me guide you. Let's begin. So, the very first lesson, the best lesson that hit me over here, this chapter is called She Needs Your Consciousness to Match Her Energy. What does that mean? So, previous episode, we were talking about our dark side. Sometimes a woman, the masculine and the feminine, when they interact, it could be heavy, it could be challenge, it could be tired, it could be down, it could be in the face of death. But sometimes there's another type of energy, as you could see, feeling fulfilled, light, service. I had 2 cups of coffee, right? So, what does it say over here? Let's flow. A man must be able to meet his woman with consciousness equivalent to her energy. Destructress must be met by destroyer. Devotion must be met by all-pervading love. Dark or light, a man can't be stuck in or avoid any areas of his masculine capacity, or his woman will test him there. So you could feel the contrast for people watching or listening on this episode. Check out the previous one, episode 17, to see and feel the dark side. Episode 18, you're feeling a lighter, a different side of energy and vibe. The lesson here is understand both, be able to handle both so you can match your woman's energy. Next line. If you are unable to embrace her anger in your loving, she will continue to test your capacity to do so. Any of her energies that you are unable to transform into love through your consciousness will return for you to face again and again. So, there are some people out there, no problem handling the light, the good times, the happy times, the love side. That's all good. Can you handle the dark side and transform that into love, though? Next line says, she will feel it because it is communicated through your body, tone of voice, and the look in your eyes mean a lot more than anything you could say. So, guys, this is a tip. It's not the words or the content only. A woman or any high level person will feel it, will sense the truth through your body, your tone of voice, your eyes, your energy, your vibe. Next line. You need not concern yourself with pleasing her. That's not the point. This line hits so hard. So let's not get distracted over here, right? So as you could even hear and feel, right? No distractions. You need not concern yourself with pleasing her. That's not the point. So what should we focus on, right? What should we concern ourselves with? You are learning to pervade the world, including her, with consciousness and love. That is what you are here to do. So I'm just experiencing this Live right now. Life will throw you distractions. Your woman will throw you tests, right? So, what is the point? What is the focus? We interact with the world with a woman with consciousness and love. Last line for this chapter, her gift, if she is a good woman, is to test you with her darkest moods over and over and over until your consciousness is unperturbed. That means not disturbed, right? Unfazed by her feminine challenge. So, by feminine challenge, that could even be the world's challenge. And you are able to pervade her with your love, just as you are here to pervade the world. Next chapter. Actually, it's part 6 already of the book. Feminine attractiveness. The feminine is abundant. So, what does that mean? What is feminine in this world? Life itself is the feminine. What do you mean? Feminine energy is filling your body with life, beating your heart, and breathing your breath. So I put this symbol, this mark here, because that's why they call it Mother Nature, right? It's life, it's air, it's breath, it's everything, the world, right? That is the feminine. There is never a shortage of feminine energy, only a resistance to receiving, trusting, and embracing it. So this one really hits home to me because as a masculine or as a man, I'm very closed off, hard for me to trust. It takes a lot of time. So the key here is to just open up and trust, right? Non-resistance, receiving, trusting, embracing, and the feminine is all around. Last chapter for this episode. Earlier in the previous podcast episodes, we were talking about younger women and their energy, their youth, their gift, right? Now, how about older women? So the chapter here says, allow older women their magic. Each age of woman has its own value, and the transition from superficial to deep. So you will see only skin deep and you will be attracted to the superficial, which often disappears with the passing of youth. So the last line here about older women is an older woman will also tolerate less bullshit than a younger woman. So, along with all the other gifts of an older woman, with her maturity, her wisdom, her magic, her experience. So these are just some of the gifts that older women have to offer in their depth. So let's end this session. I'm going to stop the screen share over here. Back to me. So we just learned the best lessons of the way of the superior man in this episode. If you haven't yet, check out the previous episode on the dark side. And now we're getting a different, lighter vibe and energy here because learn to match your woman's energy, whether it's dark or light. Thank you. I love you. And I will see you next time.